Impacts from compulsive gambling can be devastating to those closest to the gambler. In fact, oftentimes family members suffer more than the gambler themselves. Neglect and abuse can impact the family not only financially, but physically and emotionally as well. Effects can range from loss of basic necessities such as food and shelter, which can result in reliance on social services, to loss of hope, trust, and family security, which can result in legal and health issues for family members. Children growing up in households with the presence of a gambling addiction can feel the effects of this disease well into adulthood if help is not provided. Did you know that 74% of callers to the Florida Council on Compulsive Gambling's 24-hour helpline report family conflict due to a gambling problem? 65% report family neglect. 4% report family violence in the household, and 1/3 of the households have children under the age of 18.
My name is Brandon, I'm 28 years old, and I'm the proud father of 2 beautiful children and an equally beautiful wife named Teresa. My family means everything to me. It's what keeps me going. It's not easy starting a family. My wife and I work 2 jobs, but someday it will all be worth it. My wife and I knew each other growing up. Her older brother was a good friend of mine. I chased her around for a while before she finally took me seriously. She thought I was one of those playboy type guys, you know, the irresponsible type, like most of my friends were at the time. I have a lot of things I have to live up to, things I have promised Teresa. I know she wants a better life for our 2 kids, and I'm gonna do anything that I can to make that happen. When she became pregnant with Jake, she was only 19 years old and about to start her first semester in college. She decided to sacrifice it all to become a mother. Teresa's younger sister Tina has been a big help for us throughout the years. Luckily, she lives close by. Even though we've had some problems in the past, I'm very glad she's a part of our family. I've promised them both I would do anything to take care of us. We had our second child, baby Maria, just over 10 months ago, and she's as beautiful as her mother. It's hard working 2 jobs and being away from the kids, but right now I feel like I have to stick to what I know, and someday things will be much more stable. In a way, I have 3 jobs. I have found that playing internet poker is a good way to earn fast money. It's not that I have the dream to be on TV playing poker at a fancy table. It's just another source of income for my family and I.
Hi, I'm Tina, Teresa's younger sister. I help out my sister and her family, mainly with the kids because I know that times are kind of tough right now. I know that Teresa loves Brandon and her 2 kids more than anything in this world, so I try to be there for her as much as I possibly can. But I still have school, a part-time job, and my own life to take care of too. I don't know, I just want to make sure that everyone is always okay, you know? Especially Jake and Maria. Well, I can't help it, they're family, and I just want to make sure that they are in a healthy environment. I only live like 3 blocks away, so it's really not that big of a deal for me to come over whenever I'm needed.
I want there to be a lot of love at the home, but what kind of father or husband wouldn't? Teresa has been through everything. It would be very hard to start all over again without her. Teresa has been the love of my life. She has sacrificed so much for our family already. I just want to make her feel like someday it's going to pay off. I know she hates leaving to work right before dinner, dealing with 2 jobs that she hates, and struggling to pay her bills. I'm tired of it too. But I keep telling her it's all temporary though. And now that we have 2 children together, losing her scares me more than anything.
I'm Teresa and I am Brandon's wife. I work at 2 restaurants here in town and I cannot wait for the day when I don't have to anymore. What I really want to do is to go to nursing school and become a registered nurse. We have 2 beautiful kids, Jacob and Maria, who Brandon and I love more than anything. Me and Brandon have been working hard and saving our money for the past 3 years to put a down payment on a home. Pretty much everything we have goes into that savings account that we've set aside. We're all pretty excited. It's definitely like a dream come true for me. At times, it seems like our savings is the only thing besides our family that keeps me focused on day-to-day life. When I was growing up, we didn't own our home, and I don't want that scenario for Jacob and Maria. Stability is one of the most important things for a family. I'm trying to work on that as a mother as well. I need to spend more time with my children. I hardly ever get alone time with Brandon either.
Hi, my name is Nick. I'm a salesman here at the Guitar Zone. No wife, no kids, nothing like that. Actually, I live with my folks, taking care of them. You know, it's been a few years now. It kind of sucks, but, you know, whatever. I work here at the store with Brandon. You know, we hang from time to time. We definitely jam a little bit, but most importantly, we like to make money together. I remember when we won our first big hand together. It wasn't even that long ago. Oh, it was a rush. Whew. Brandon must have paid for at least a month worth of food for his family. It was fantastic. You know, it really works out. You know, sometimes here at the shop things get a little slow, but luckily for us we've got computers and wireless internet, so, you know, I call it maximizing my time. And over the past few years, it's been getting a little bit tougher as far as spending real money online, but people always seem to figure out how to make it happen. Always works for me. You'd be surprised.
Right now times are tough. I'm pretty positive that I have the right poker skills to keep winning though, to provide my family with the right source of income. I have a pretty good thing going with Nick at work. We have this system that allows us to win bigger hands. By throwing money on one seat, no one can see our faces or anything. It's online. I have lost quite a bit, but I always win it back. Just because you lose a few times doesn't mean you'll never win again, you know? Really, all of my time when I'm not with the wife and kids is spent working on the computer. It's work. Someday Teresa will have to see that this laptop has paid for a new car, food, clothing, the down payment to our home. No, she doesn't know. I had to dip into our savings earlier this year. I had some good opportunities to make some fast cash. And at the same time, I had to put food on the table and buy diapers for Maria. We all know that stuff isn't cheap. You can't win all the time. And unfortunately, things didn't work out with the money as planned. It's almost gone. I mean, I couldn't leave the account completely empty. Otherwise, the bank would close the account. So I did leave some money in there. How much is left? $62. Teresa still thinks we're sitting at $8,500, which we had both managed to save up right after we had Maria. If she knew that our savings account was running on empty, I'm afraid she would leave me. That savings account was the result of both of our hard work. Husband and wife, mother and father. For me, she's more important than money. I just hope that she can see that. Where is that bottle? Come on. Jake! Jake! Jake, you know where Mommy or Aunt Tina keeps the extra wipes? This is where the magic happens. Everyone knows not to bother me when I'm working.
Well, I know Brandon loves his kids, and he would never do anything to hurt them. But there have been a few times where I wasn't really happy with how he was taking care of them. I mean, my sister doesn't really know what's going on at home. She's gone most of the time. One time I came over early morning before school while Teresa was on her breakfast shift. Jake was the only one awake, walking around the house by himself. And he told me he was really hungry because the only thing he ate after Mom left yesterday was a few crackers. I mean, Brandon was home the whole time, in his room sleeping. Oh, they'd be so upset to think that he would just let his son go hungry. And Maria, Brandon said he fed her last night, but who really knows?
Well, it's been a long day at the music store. Gotta head to my second job.
Later, man.
Yep, see ya. Have a good one.
You too. Hey, give me a call later. We should chat about some business.
Something must be brewing then.
You know it.
See you later. Have a good one. Alright, so this is the way this has been working out lately. It's still easy to get credit cards. These two right over here, those can give you up to a $300 cash advance. And then this one and the one I'm currently working on, this one can give you up to a $700 cash advance. I mean, they're not bad. All I have to do is fill out my name, my social security number, all of my information, and then it's just a race home so that Teresa won't find these. I just have to make sure I hit the mail first. They're not bad. I mean, it's just, you know, gotta make sure you pay them off on time so the big man doesn't hit you with interest. Other than that, everything's all cool. No, Teresa doesn't know yet, but I feel like she doesn't need to know, you know? What she doesn't know won't hurt her. I can't believe how fast my kids are growing. I just step back and I look at them and they're all grown up. Just like my parents said about me.
I feel bad for Teresa and Brandon. I just think that their kids aren't getting enough attention and positive reinforcement at home. I hope that their situation will improve, and I think that'll happen when Teresa finally finishes school and Brandon decides to get a real job. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I wish that Brandon was a better father to them, just more available to them. I have this hanging fear over my head that my niece and nephew aren't in good care when Brandon agrees to watch them. Well, I don't think he's doing drugs or anything like that, and he's not abusive as I can tell, but I just think there's something outside of the home that's keeping him from being a more attentive father. Well, if he's cheating on Teresa, then he needs to man up and come clean. It's not fair to her or their two beautiful children.
So I got home from work a little bit early and I decided to play a couple of hands here in the car before I go inside. If I play at home, I have to play in the middle of the night because, well, I don't like to play when Teresa's home, you know? And then she also hates when I carry around my laptop all the time, especially if it's our day off. Don't want to do that. She doesn't like me being stuck behind a computer the whole day. Just sign on here. And we're ready to roll. So Nick found out about this big semi-annual tournament going on. Something with the Bahamas or Caribbean-based casinos. He wants us to sit in together, you know, a chance to make some extra big cash.
So the important thing is we need to come to the table prepared, you know, really ready to win.
Right, so how much are you thinking?
1,500 or so a piece, at least, each.
What? Oh no, man, that's way too much money. I can't do that.
What? Are you kidding me? Come on, man, this is a semi-annual tournament.
I know, but
We can win a lot more than we put in.
I don't have that type of money.
Well,
I don't have it. I can get it. I don't have it, but well, I do have it. I don't have it on me. I don't
necessarily just have $1,500 flowing out anywhere either. But we can make it happen, then we can win big. Are you in?
Yeah. I can get the money.
Yes.
It'll be so worth it.
Look at his hand. What do you think?
That's a good one.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Yes!
We did it.
It's awesome.
We're ready.
Let's see. Come on.
Let's just leave it where it is, yeah?
Yeah, go for it. Hey man, what time is it? Oh man, I gotta get home. Come on, we gotta finish this. Teresa's gonna be home any minute. I have to get home. Come on.
All right. Here.
All right, see you, man. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Catch you later. All right, so Teresa's gonna be home any minute now. I just gotta make sure I get to the mailbox before she does. Basically, what the plan is I have 2 different credit cards coming in today, a total of $1,200 coming in, cash advance of $600 on each. So if I can just get that, everything will be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Just gotta make sure I beat her there. Oh, good. Oh, she's not home.
Okay, everybody, Mama's gotta go. Love you. Please be sure to feed her right at 6. And there's some mac and cheese I made for Jake. You just have to heat it up.
Oh, okay. No problem. Have a good night, and I'll take care of them. And make lots of money for us.
I'll try. Oh, Tina's gonna come by around 9 to help put them to bed.
Okay, I'll wait for her, and I'll see her then.
Okay. Oh, the TV stopped working for no reason. It just cut out. I don't know. I was looking for a show for Jake, and it just stopped working. It didn't look like anything was disconnected.
Yeah, okay, I'll look into that. I paid it, I promise. Sometimes these things can get mixed up in the mail, but I can guarantee you I'll take care of it, honey. Okay. No problem. Have a good night.
All right, well, love you.
Love you too.
I see.
All right, buddy. Which one do you want to watch?
What?
This one? Okay. I totally forgot to pay the cable bill. Completely my fault. Which is bad because it's such an easy way to entertain the kids. Do you want to watch cartoons? All right, buddy, I need you to sit down right here and watch cartoons, okay? Daddy needs to go work on the computer for a little bit. Now, I need you to be good, okay? I'm gonna come in and check on you. Daddy loves you a lot, okay? Thank God for a decent DVD collection. It's off to work for me.
Well, I told Tina I couldn't come over till 9, but my 8 o'clock class canceled, so I figured I might as well head over now. Oh, Jake, where's your daddy? Come here. Shh, it's okay, it's okay. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. It's almost your bedtime. See, this is exactly what I was talking about. Brandon! Oh, it's okay, it's okay. Brandon, what the heck? Do you even know that your daughter is out there crying, hungry, and has a wet diaper?
Oh, okay, right. Just chill out, all right? And I was about to go out there, and what are you doing here?
My 8 o'clock class got canceled, so I thought I would come over and help. Besides, I had a feeling I should anyway.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Oh, don't play stupid with me, Brandon. I know there's something else fighting for your time. I'm just trying to figure out what it is. Why are you always stuck on that computer, huh? What, are you cheating on my sister with some internet chick or something?
Are you serious? I would never cheat on Teresa, and you know that.
Well then, what is taking up your time? Because it's affecting everyone around you. Poker? Is this what this is all about? Internet poker? You're addicted to kids' video games?
Hold on. This is the real stuff. Legitimate games, legitimate winnings, legitimate money, okay?
What are you talking about? You and my sister barely have anything to show for besides the savings on your house. I know you can't seriously be taking this as a legitimate source of income. I'm serious. It's either I tell Teresa what's going on or you tell her yourself. And you better tell her soon because I am sick of worrying about those two kids like I do. It's your decision.
I don't know an explanation for what just happened here. I never meant to hurt anyone. Especially not my kids. I feel horrible. I guess you don't know how much time flies when you're in between hands. How am I gonna tell all of this to my wife? How am I gonna explain to Teresa about our savings? God, I better get out of here. Oh, come here. Don't worry, Daddy's here. Jake. Hey, Jake. Do you want Daddy to read you a bedtime story? I guess I forget sometimes how beautiful my kids are. It's not like I forget them. I mean, they're always in my mind. But I know that they won't always stay this age. I guess I'm just gonna read them a bedtime story tonight like my dad used to when I was a kid. I just don't remember where it's at.
Notice, would there be a change if I was gone for hundreds of days? And this is the reason why there's some people I won't miss. 'Cause
I guess Daddy's not in this picture, is he?
I'm gonna say this, I loved you more than anything, and I still do. Yeah, I still do. And I still think of you when I close my eyes with your face stuck in my mind, smiling while I was dying inside. We could have been golden, we could have been something, we could have been everything that we wanted. If this is the last time,
hello?
I'm gonna say it.
Hi, my name is Brandon. I have a gambling problem. It's been about 12 weeks or so since I called the FCCG. That was the best choice I could have ever made before my gambling addiction got any worse, and I could have headed down the wrong path. I had to come clean with Teresa and let her know our financial state. You can only imagine how well that went over, but I'm glad she knows. I had to deal with the fact that I had crushed another one of Teresa's dreams. I felt horrible. I think that was the hardest thing I've ever had to tell her. Financially, I'm responsible for this family, and Teresa isn't letting me off the hook that quickly for the savings I blew through. So not only did I quit my habitual gambling, but I also quit my 2 jobs. I'm no longer working at the music store or working front desk at the hotel. I'm working a construction job here full-time in town. And what's nice is I'm home every night and I get to see my loving family. And what's interesting is I make more money now than I used to, juggling 2 part-time jobs and playing poker on the side. My goal is to spend more time with the family, work real hard to rebuild that savings account that I drained. And then one day my family and I can put that down payment on the house we've always wanted. Oh yeah, and Jake drew another picture. The difference is that Daddy's in this one.
Call Florida's free 24/7 confidential multilingual problem gambling helpline at 1-888-ADMIT-IT. That's 1-888-236-4848.